Hi everybody, how you doing? My name is Robin and this is my eclectic nest. This is a channel where we talk a little bit about everything. It's been mostly readings. Um, love readings because I love. And um, yeah, so I'm just gonna do a love reading for you all today. I think what we're gonna start out with is the messages of love. Um, This is always a good one. And if you think that you're a twin flame, um, or you're in any relationship, remember that it has to start from the inside. Loving yourself first. There's nothing that I can say or any other reader can say. Um, it's going to change the status of the union until you start stepping up and loving yourself and taking responsibility. Okay, so that's enough of that. Um, Okay, so let's get on with the reading. Um, I just want to say thank you and welcome to be here. I like you to be here. Um, I'm glad I'm able to help you. Thank you for choosing me to help you um, on this journey. Oh, yeah. So just thank you for these messages, and I just hope they hear what they need to hear and not what they want to hear, and just help us and protect us from our enemy spirit, beautiful mother and father, and so mute it be. So what we got is soulmate. Says your soulmate loves, accepts, and respects you. And we got self-care. It says clear your energy field and focus on yourself before acting. Yeah, so just as it's, my little blurb there at the beginning, about doing the work, it looks like somebody's doing the work, and you're focusing on yourself and your own energy, and which is allowing your soulmate to accept you. Yeah, and it says this person is in your life to teach you a spiritual lesson. Yeah. Yeah. Let's I mean maybe this is somebody that the lesson was maybe you were not being yourself enough in the past, and they broke up with you. They left you. They left you in the cold, that ghosted you, as somebody, as we say. um let's see what tarot has to say. I'm using the Intuit Tarot today. It seems to be working very well. I got this off of Etsy. Yeah, we got the King of Cups came up and the Star. Very blessed. By you doing what you need to do and focusing on yourself, and being original. Like I said earlier, or at least I was thinking it earlier, is like, you got too self-absorbed in them, oh, this is the King of Coins. Yeah, but it's Saturn, and that's taking responsibility for self, you know. Um, maybe somebody, and with the King of Coins coming out, maybe it's you got a rich daddy on your hands, huh? Spirit, what do you want us to know? I think I'm going to do 3 cards each. Yeah, death, internal change. You changed the way, that you changed yourself, to be more true to yourself, walking into your own self. Yeah, the 10 of Wands. It came up in reverse. You let down that burden of trying to be somebody else. The inspiration you're finding the inspiration within yourself, taking responsibility for yourself. Yeah, we got the Five of Swords. Yeah, you're not following the rules. Um, you're doing it by not following the rules. You know what I mean? Maybe you had a background of a codependent parent, and that's what they showed you. But this death, you're not following those rules anymore. That's it says it's Venus and Aquarius. Um, yeah, this gentleman, Five of Swords, has a knife in their back, behind their back, not following the rules. Yeah, you're breaking. Um, this is also somebody that's not using manipulation anymore. You're really changing. You're really changing the way that the heavy load of your conditioning from your parents. And that's a beautiful lesson, because your soulmate was able to put up boundaries for themselves to show you what is and what is not acceptable. That's your spiritual lesson. That's your spiritual lesson. Yeah, tell us about this soulmate. The soulmates came out the King of Coins, earlier. Yeah, we got the Ace of Swords. Oops. We got the Ace of Swords. Um, it says a lack of ideas, mental, um, but that's the past. That's the past. It's like I just said, you ran out of tricks. You know what I mean? You ran out of tricks. And it says lacking strategy. Yeah, because nothing was working on your soulmate anymore here. You know what I mean? This wasn't working on them. And this is good. This is somebody that loves you. Um, and your old bag of tricks are codependency and manipulation and the load of trying to make this into a codependent relationship. Yeah, the moon came out upright. Yeah, you got into some mental um you mental clarity. It's like and you holded this lack of growth, because that's what was going on. And your soulmate, like, that's what they put the boundaries up for. It's like, I love you, sister, but it wasn't getting you anywhere, and your soulmate was tired of being a pawn in these games. Give me one more for soulmate. Oh, nope, that's two. Just give me one more. No, I guess they won three. Um, we got the Two of Coins, more Saturn, Jupiter and Saturn. We talked about that last week. The Knight of Wands. Yeah, the player energy, and the Nine of Wands, a test of faith, and this was hard for your soulmate to let you go, you know, because he wants to sweep you off your feet in a nice, healthy, beautiful, a nice, beautiful, healthy relationship here. You know, he wants to be your knight in shining armor. Yeah, I'm just going to move this so we can get some clarifiers here. I'm going to put this back up here. I'm just going to shift this all like this, since we're just going to do it in a row, if that's okay with everybody. It's really not cheating. It's just my Virgo mind can't handle the asymmetry. Yeah, you know, and this is a test of faith in your, you know, for you to see really, you know, to show you that you can live without that manipulation, you know, by clearing your energy field and focusing on yourself, you know, before you act. Because, you know, any manipulation that you do to somebody else is going to come out. Yeah. Page of Wands. Yeah, the death. You know, you know, to clarify this death. You know, this is new action for you. This is a new way of relating, and yeah, you put the swords down. You put the Five of Wands came out. You know, you're done shaking it up, you know, with your manipulation. You're coming more in a straightforward manner here. Tell us about the Ten of Wands. Tell us about the Ten of Wands. Oh, too many. I really love these cards. There's a heavy laminate on it, lamination on it. Yeah, there's a lot of change here. There's a lot of change. We got 2 2s representing 22. We got 2 5s, change. You know, the 2, you know, you can say 4 for protection, or, you know, 22, you know, union, you know. 2 is, you know, 2, the duality. What are we talking about? The Ten of Wands. Yeah, the moon came out again, you know, with the Queen of Cups, you know, by you putting down the load of being, you know, a manipulator, and, you know, the codependency that you were conditioned, um, you know, or this could be your man, you know, this could be your partner that but I think it's you, because it says your soulmate, you know, this was you. This is you growing up and doing it differently. What do you want to say about the Ten of Wands? Doesn't seem like anything wants to come out. What do you want to say about the Ten of Wands? Almost. Oh, here we go. Yeah, we got another 5. You know, and this was divinely orchestrated, you know. It's like the spiritual lesson is that, you know, by you being left out in the cold, you know, by you being left out in the cold, it taught you a heavy spiritual lesson, but God was with you the whole way. You know, Spirit was with you, you know, and your partner's right here beside you. There's 2 people here walking together in their misery, you know, under the light of God. Yeah, and by you doing this, you know, with the 3 of Cups coming out, you know, it's like there's going to be good times ahead. And you learned a lot of wisdom here by not being playing by the rules underneath this Five of Swords. And, you know, with the star being here, because I think the star, or, you know, too many, but the Ten of Wands came out again. You know, the stars here and lighten the way of the Hermit. You know, there's a lot of Sagittarius. Yeah, and a lot of fire, and the Emperor came out. You know, this made you wiser. This allowed you to deal how to deal you know, with your own solar plexus in a higher way. You know, not full of the pride and the codependency and everything. You know, you're bringing, by your change, my divine feminine, you're bringing in good times here. What do you want to know about the Ace of Swords? A lot of change. We got 3 5s, 5 5 5. You grew up. You know, this is the lesson that you needed. That person loves you. Yeah, and the Empress came out. You know, you know, she came out upside down, but I don't feel that's the way, you know, it's sort of like that's what you were. You weren't manifesting what you wanted, but by, you know, the Ace of Swords and putting down any manipulative ways, you know, you were able to change us. Yeah. And the Ace of Wands came. Is all these upside down? Yeah. You know, with the Ace of Wands here coming in the reverse, you changed the course of what you're creating. Yeah, the Devil's in reverse. You know, you changed. You cut those cords of codependency. I mean, usually you would write that the Ace of Wands being upside down is not a positive thing. But, you know, the Ace of Wands in itself is about creation. But, you know, since that what you wanted to create was, you know, what you were conditioned and not such a healthy way to begin with, you know, this is a very positive thing. And my phone's ringing. If you can hear it, please excuse it. What do you want to tell us about this Two of Wands in reverse? Because, you know, this, with the two coins out here, this was a balancing act. This was not easy for you. This was not easy for you. You know, and it probably won't be. And which is okay. Which is okay. Because, you know, just because you have the thoughts of your past conditioning, is just as long as you don't act on them, it'll be okay. Yeah, and, you know, the Magician came out upright. You know, you have all the tools of spirit, you know, and you alchemize this Three of Cups and the good times ahead in your relationship. What else do you want to know about this Two of Wands? What else? Yeah, the Ten of Wands came out again. You know, by you putting that burden down, you know, 1010 came out. By you realizing that the burden was codependent ways, you know, you're manifesting something more beautiful. The cycle's ending for you. You learned the spiritual lessons of your conditioning. Yeah, the Queen of Pentacles with the Two of Coins. Well, I didn't even ask for that. So, And you know, you got 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcana here, and the sun just came out upright. You know, this is blessed. You know, with this sun being here, it just wipes out any of the heavy energy here. You know, um, Spirit's hand is all over this in a very positive way. You know, with this balancing act, you got Spirit behind you. What else do you want to know about these 2 of coins? And this is all because you took an initiative. Remember, because, you know, the death card was the first thing that came out, the internal change, because of your self-care. You overcame your conditioning. You know, you allowed yourself, you took the courage and you changed. You went in with the Hermit here, got in touch with your inner masculine, the Emperor, on how to be just. The Emperor's just, you know, is very just ruler. You know, sort of like Arthur, King Arthur. King Arthur was a, you know, was a just ruler, you know, and that with the Empress being here beside, this is a divine connection. This is divinity. You know, it's like by you getting in touch, by you not playing the rules of with the 5 of Swords, this is not by the rules. This 5 of Swords in reverse is not playing by the rules. You know, the wisdom of the divine masculine and how to be just, you know, and not to be prideful and not to be manipulative. You know, it allowed you to have an inner balance, which, you know, if you have inner balance, you know, as we know, the rules goes, as above, so below, as within, as without, you know, and you have your bliss, you know, you're just sitting there happy, you know, in this enjoyment because you changed. You're starting to realize the more emotional fulfillment of, you know, just going with the flow, you know, and manifesting what you want, going in and you know, changing. And, you know, your soulmate, you know, this says soulmate, but with the Emperor and the Empress here, you know, I could be talking to a soulmate and a twin flame. You know, you accepts you. Because I think they've always seen this part of you, you know, the magical part, the part that, you know, just loves, you know, with the Empress here, you know. Tell me about this Knight of Wands. Tell me about the partner and sweeping them off their feet. Yeah. And it's allowing you guys to build something new together, you know, with the Page of Pentacles here. It's allowing him to build with you, to see hope in building a future with you, you know. It's the love that you're giving him now by not being manipulative and by you just being you, is kind of giving him a refreshment. And the Knight of Cups, you know, he's going to come and tell you how he feels, you know, with the Hierophant, and you can trust it, you know. You can trust it. You know, the Magician's out here too, you know. It's like the Hermit. They're the 3 most highest spiritual, you know, with the alchemy and the wisdom and the ethics of the Hierophant, you know. Tell me about this Knight of Wands. Tell me about the soulmate with the Knight of Wands. Tell me about this divine masculine. And sweeping them off. It's like a breath of fresh air, because look at this Knight of Wands. You know, the wind's in her hair. She's smiling, totally in tune with that horse, you know. It's like for them to go that fast, and you know, she's upright and such control of actions. You know, this is what by you just doing your own thing and loving yourself and deconditioning, from those toxic behaviors. Yeah, you call it liberation. You liberated your own relationship suddenly, like that. And there goes the crappy people. There they go. There goes the old you. It's a 9 of Wands. Yeah, we got the 8 of Cups. Yeah, you're laying down, you're walking away from those old emotions. It's like with this being a test of faith, um, you it emotionally, um, you know, seeing the outcome and seeing this, the change in how your partner is, and you're seeing the freedom and the good times that this brought. It's like it's just cementing more of the healing, that you're not going to go back to your old ways. You passed, feminine. You passed the test. Yeah, you ended this cycle, you know, and there's new coming. There's resurrection. That's what they're doing. That they're resurrection the dead. You know, that's beautiful. Pure resurrection. And this might be a woman, too, that I'm talking to, that might need to do this if you're wondering what's wrong. Because it's like if if your partner, if this is showing up in your life, through your partner of manipulation and everything else, you might want to go inside and see if there's some in you, because don't forget, they're your mirror. Yeah. Again, they popped out. Again, they just dropped out. Judgment and the Ten of Swords. You know, um, you changed a new cycle, especially of how your partner thinks of you. You resurrected the ideal emotionally of, um, you resurrected his initial thought of you. Do you understand what I mean? Like, because he saw the God part of in you at the initial meeting, right? That spark, that spiritual awakening. Don't forget, that's what the twin flame journey is for, right? Is to awaken to the God part of you, and with the Judgment card here, and, again, with the Hermit and the Magician. Yeah. And with the sun being here, you resurrected that. You stopped the cycle and you restarted it, um a new one, just by walking away from your old habits. This is beautiful. A very hard one, spiritual lesson, my divine feminine. A very hard one. um lesson. I'm just very nice. Let's see what the divinely guided messages of love have to say. Oh, I guess not. Let's go with the Divine Goddess Oracle deck. Oh, because I went to pick up one, and this one, I originally went to pull this one, and I changed my mind, and the one I originally was going to pull fell on the floor, so I'm guessing this is it. This is the Divine Goddess Oracle deck, and look at that rose gold gilding on the side. Isn't that gorgeous? I don't usually like rose gold, but yeah. So, by recognizing and having enough self-awareness of your shadow, and with the Eight of Cups here, and walking away from emotionally manipulating this, because, and I don't want you to be hard on yourself, because it's your conditioning. You can't help the household that you're raised in, but you can help how you did it, how you, what you do with it. If you keep living that way, or if you change, and you changed, and you're bringing in harmony, with that. You're no longer denying your shadow. You're no longer denying your shadow. Spirit, way too many. Sometimes these cards are just so slick, and when they're new, they don't have the roughness, so they just sort of fly all over. I wish you could touch cards. There's a small lady that lives near me, or she has a small business, and it's really nice because what's nice about buying from a small dealer is they get tester cards, and she lets them out so you can feel the cards, which is very important for a Taurus like me. You get to feel the thickness, and just the texture. And yeah, it's like you have an abundance here. The Emperor, I'm going to put this on the Emperor and the Empress, because they build. It says an inflow of money and rewards. You brought that in, that abundance. You did that. What else would you like to say, Spirit? Yeah, test of faith. Yeah, a leap of faith. You took that. You took that risk. It says taking a risk, stepping into the beauty of the unknown. And that's what you did. You didn't know what the outcome was going to be by just, hands off and letting go, and by you doing that, you gave yourself peace just by being open to change. You did that. And I'm just going to put this right here on top of the sun and the Nine of Cups, because that is peace and contentment. I just want to see what's on the bottom of the deck. I swear to God, the way these cards fall. Yeah, because you tapped into your higher self. You tapped into your higher self. I'm going to put this right here on the Hermit, and it's beautiful, and you should be thankful that your man put up boundaries for you, and knowing that it was divine timing for self-care and change and for rest. You can rest now. You did good because you're lovers. It's a beautiful passionate connection, with a shared vision, a shared values, because you apologized and you changed, you resolved your issues. You're no longer obsessed, like I said, with manipulating them. Clear communication gave you a new opportunity of happiness and success. Just by you accepting and moving on and evaluating your own conditioning, you allowed this to happen by putting down your self-limiting beliefs. And here we have celebration, the Three of Cups. How beautiful. How beautiful is that? You evolved, Divine Feminine. You evolved. It's like you're coming out of your dark night of your soul. You did beautiful. And by you doing that, that's going to give your soulmate, because he ran from you. That's going to give your twin, your soulmate, a chance to, to rest himself. Let's see what the angels have to say. We got Jehudio, angel of work and confidence, purpose, efficient, motivated, new ideas. Right, there we go. Experience, expedite, and focus. I will help you with projects, choosing a vocation, or when you feel overwhelmed with work. And, and it's just like not work, not occupational work, but I know that's what he has here. We could be talking to any Capricorn, Virgo, and Saturn. And 24 might be significant to you. Um, you just call on him. He'll help you. And especially, and he might be good for you, with the emperor and empress being out here, exactly how you're going to build your little empire. Because don't forget, especially if you're twin flames, you're going to have a mission of a mission for humanity. Anything else, angels? Give me another angel card. Just give me another. Ooh. We have Sabriel. Yeah, angel of impossible miracles, swift, astonishing surprises, miracle cure, spark of wonder, rapid healing, vitality. It says, call on me when you need an impossible miracle, and I will set a series of events into motion to bring it about. And, this is, Hygeia here is healing. She's asteroid of healing, the goddess of a goddess of healing. And we have Uranus here and 23, which is funny because you see me shuffle the cards, coming here with Jehudiel, we have the tower here. Um, it's like if you ever feel yourself going back through into your old conditioning, which is only human, honey. We all do it, right? Call on her. She'll help you with the rapid healing, of that moment. you know um and just to say too, Metatron's on the bottom of the deck, with powerful change, miracles, the Akashic records, sudden shift. Yeah, like this was supposed to happen in spiritual growth, hyper focused, because you put the work in, you changed. And all this beautifulness is going to come about, you know it's going to come about. How beautiful. Well, that's all I got. And so if you would like a reading, um, you can get a hold of me down below, robinseclecticnest at gmail.com. I also do astrology readings, which I'm really good at, which I really love to do. And I just thank you for your support. And please don't forget to hit like and subscribe and share if you wouldn't mind. Okay, have a beautiful day and happy Memorial Day. Be safe. Peace. Oh, Memorial Day. Thank you, veterans. Okay, thank you. I know it's not Veterans Day, but I think that's part of Memorial Day, right? I don't think about holidays anymore. The longer I'm on my spiritual journey, it's like some of this stuff just doesn't matter. Not that the people don't matter. The people do matter. The sacrifices do matter. It's just, um, I guess it's constantly in my forefront. All right. So that's enough rambling. Okay. Thank you. Bye bye.